All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between Hawk and Sonic. This game taking place here on Northern Isle. Sonic has spawned as the yellow night elf here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Hawk has spawned as the red human. Human versus night elf in a 1v1 matchup. I am expecting to see an archmage versus a keeper of the grove. And, well, with that said, there is no Altar of Elders. So now I'm expecting a Beastmaster going up against an Archmage. Nice analysis. Thank you, Flynn. Um, yeah, thank you, Flynn. Hopefully, see, it's so hard to detect sarcasm on the internet, and that's what's a little bit sad, right? Like sarcasm has become so prevalent in on the internet that compliments have to be like checked, right? Like you have to say I really mean it, um, right? And in order to really say I really mean it, I mean what I say. It's just like, what do you sometimes not mean what you say, and all sorts of weird things. So say what you mean what you say, and well, then people won't have to constantly judge whether or not you're being sarcastic. Sonic, well, I didn't expect um sarcasm there. Anyways, like, I don't know, someone saying you could not be more wrong, right? And I don't know, I liked that Big Bang Theory, when what Sheldon and Stewart were talking, and Stewart was saying, "Oh, you couldn't be more wrong," and Sheldon's like, "Well, no, you can't. What do you mean wrong? You can't. You are either wrong, more wrong. That's not relative." And Stewart's like, "No, no, no. It's kind of wrong to call a tomato a fruit. It's really wrong to call a tomato a bridge." Like, well, yeah, that's 100% true. Anyways, Archmage coming back around, going after this Ancient of Wonders here as it's getting constructed, and then purposely aggroing the Ogre, Magi, Tuskar, Trapper, and Ice Trolls. Water Elemental being dropped into position here. However, the what? Wait, what? A little bit shocked, a little bit confused. Rain of Fire to try and disrupt um, any sort of expansion attempt, and my brain is just trying to calculate what's going on. Yeah, sarcasm joking over the internet is often hard to detect, very easy to yeah. He tricked me. Sonic totally tricked me. As we're now looking at Rain of Fire as the ability here. Militia now being brought back over. Pitlord could actually position himself here, but has to be very careful to not actually fall prey and to a surround right there. Meanwhile, there is a large number of archers getting ready to engage against that Archmage. Archmage does have Claws of Attack +9, but doesn't have that much experience either. I'm and either. All right, Archer is going to perhaps try and turn around this other side. Hawk trying to look for easy creeps to clear. Who's going to get the experience? Archmage, is it going to get the experience? Yes, it does, as the archers are now trying to pelt down damage onto those units. Continuing this fight once more, Pitlord coming back across, and Sonic with just a cheeky move of going for Pitlord first, trying to take or fight back against all of these units. What do you really do here? Pitlord, actually technically an undead unit, as well, Rain of Fire now raining down across all of those units again. Pitlord not having much experience either, and a first hero choice is absolutely questionable, and what is it going to translate into later on? We are going now into a Hunter's Hall. We are teching the Tree of Ages, and we should be getting into Huntresses as well. Archers are getting trained up. Meanwhile, Militia looking to clear out the Ogre Warrior creep camp off to the north. Pitlord running around trying to chase down some of those units. Archmage is at level 2 with Brilliance Aura, and well, Hawk may just capitalize on this window of opportunity to try and take and punish his opponent. No defend on those footmen as of yet. And without defend, the archers can actually spread apart and deal quite a bit of damage. Also, no dust of appearance on the archmage on the archmage of Hawk, meaning that the archers can easily just shadow melt and play this little game of hide and go seek back and forth. Pitlord looking to retreat back here. Footmen looking to engage. Murlocs, well, just wanting to give experience to that Pitlord. However, Hawk and the human army does not want that to happen. Rain of fire coming across there. Is damage going to really start to add up once more? Well, getting in more damage onto another Murloc before it gets taken down. Potion of replenishment picked up here as Huntresses now out here onto the battlefield. That faster movement speed could make a very big difference. Huntress now looking to back up here. Potion of replenishment not being used as of yet. Don't see an arcane vault being placed down anywhere, as this Huntress is down to 380 some odd hit points. Pit Lord in that frontline spot getting purged. We're going to finish some more things off. Ring of Protection +3. Well, movement speed slow. And now, well, is it going to go for, yes, Cleave next. So Rain of Fire Cleave is the 1-2 punch coming in from this Pit Lord here. Meanwhile, the archers and the Huntress is now getting ready to engage back across here. How much damage can really be done? One from them getting taken down. Well, Hawk is actually in a little bit of trouble. How much damage is really going to get added up here? 1 or 2 more volleys should finish things off. Can they just Rain of Fire right in the front and perhaps try and finish off that one footman? Or does he... or does he not want to actually add that up there? All right, Pit Lord looks like it got caught up on a frog. Why doesn't he just walk over it? I do not quite know. That Pit Lord moving so oddly, as it is just mass AoE. All right, so Pit Lord followed by Panda second. And, well, if you thought that Footmen were going to have a very bad time before, they're going to have a really bad time now, as we see a Blood Mage second as well. Panda now doubling back around. Pit Lord looking to try and retreat back here. As Blood Mage may be able to siphon mana here, as we're looking at the Archmage showing up to the party. All right, turning back around, going to get in some of that damage. Panda going to run up to that frontline spot. Archer purposely shadow melding as well, as the Ogre Magi quickly going to, and the Tuskar Trapper, well, getting a lot of misses because of that Drunken Haze. Pit Lord sitting at level 2. Double Tavern Heroes all the way coming in from Sonik, opting for, well, Drunken Haze and Breath of Fire. I would be so confused if it was Drunken Brawler as his second ability. Please, Sonic, don't make me predict wrong twice. Alright, Sonic is probably playing due to a donation. I would not be surprised of that. Alright, so Breath of Fire coming back across here. Rain of Fire. Playing with fire. Sonic is a Night Elf playing with fire in the forest. I guess that's a risky proposition. Would be interesting if WarCraft 3 champ had large units being able to trample small units like tracked vehicles. Yeah, well, it would help against critters, right? Like if you could add that against critters, Pit Lord, any mounted, any 4-legged unit being able to do that would be a big deal. Fire Lord, or not Fire Lord, the Pit Lord looking to finish things off here with that Rain of Fire, dealing a large amount of damage, as now the Pit Lord's going to be backing up Panda, going to be, well, at level 3 as well. So level 2 Breath of Fire, level 2 Rain of Fire coming in from the Panda and that Pit Lord respectively. All right, Water Elemental being dropped down there. Little bit of bonus damage. We're looking at the Blood Mage trying to get some additional mana, picking up a Talisman of Evasion. Pit Lord coming in from behind does have a Robe of Magi as well. But that Pit Lord, even though it does have a channeled ability, a Rain of Fire, it is in fact a strength-based hero. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to go back here? Ogre, Magi, Tuskar, Trapper, all going to get cleared up here. Blood Mage wanting to get to the next level. Panda going to be coming across. Drunken Haze, perhaps Breath of Fire. No, not going to actually find that. What is going on here? Panda has plenty of mana. Not quite sure. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire across multiple units. Should have used that mana just a little bit earlier. As you can see, a lot of damage. There's a Flame Strike going down. So yes, we are definitely playing with fire in this matchup, as we could be getting in more Rain of Fire too. Brewmaster actually low on mana at this point in stage. Siphon mana. There's a Wand of the Wind, and to try and break that down, as we are now looking at Rain of Fire, as the damage is going to add up onto those Riflemen and all of those remaining units again and again. All right, the units are looking to back away. Siphon mana once more. Blood Mage now looking to back away again. Water Elemental quickly going to get taken down, as it looks as though a Priest, whoa, no, able to stay alive. Flame Strike, Breath of Fire, and Rain of Fire. Who's playing with fire better in here on the Northern Isles? Apparently, the fire danger level is still rather low, even though there are a lot of trees. So, well, Flame Strike. Are we going to get level 2 Siphon Mana? Most likely. Level 2 Siphon Mana, constantly able to just have a lot of mana there. No, going for level 2 Flame Strike first. All right, so Hawk saying, I too can play with fire here in the woods, as we're looking at, well, Druids of the Claw joining out here onto the battlefield. All right, Archmage. Scroll of Healing to try and offset some of that Breath of Fire damage. Blood Mage, is he going to pick up another Scroll of Healing? Well, sells an item, hasn't picked up anything as of yet. It does have a Talisman of Evasion and a Ring of Regeneration. And here we are. We could have a potential Creepjack again as the Archmage and Blood Mage lead a battle here, turning things around. Pit Lord, Siphon Mana could be coming down. There's that Siphon Mana. Are we going to see a Rain of Fire? No, we are not. Units are just trying to retreat back again and again. All right. Rifleman able to pick this apart, and Sonik really not quite sure how he wants to engage in this scenario. 54 supply, he's in low upkeep, but he also feels a bit behind since he doesn't know how he wants to actually try and fight against his opponent yet. This is giving Hawk the opportunity to mine or set up his second base and then come over the top with a larger army as well, as he's starting to bank a good amount of gold. All right, Rifleman right here. No, I don't see any slow. Rifleman alongside some Water Elemental 2-0 upgrade, Flame Strike, as those units are retreating back again. Blood Mage trying to, well, create a little bit of a zoning effect with those Flame Strikes. A little bit of damage over time? No damage over time on that Flame Strike there. Panda now looking to chase back off to the north. No Drunken Haze, no Breath of Fire. That Pandaren Brewmaster has an anti-magic potion. Does the Pit Lord. Oh, there's the anti-magic potion trying to break that line once again. Going down to 335 mana, and we are going to be going into engagement. There's a Flame Strike right there, not respecting the Flame Strike, not knowing that it was the level 2 variety, as the units are now continuing to fight back. And again, all right, that Flame Strike actually dealing some damage back to his own Huntresses, as we're looking at more Siphon Mana. There goes another Wand of the Wind. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire across multiple units. Are we going to be looking at another Rain of Fire? No, we are not. Panda getting back up to 145 as a Flame Strike comes across their archers, continuing to try to back up here. We could be looking at another Breath of Fire. There's another one, a Mana Stealing. Breath of Fire coming across multiple units. No Drunken Haze this time, though, as the units are still making their way back off to the north. Siphon Mana into the Blood Mage. Panda, well, trying to keep topped off on mana, sitting at 60 as we're looking at Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Still more damage coming back across here. Panda looking to continue to fight. We're looking at a Scroll of Town Portal. Gonna finish off. No, not finishing off. Breath of Fire. No Breath of Fire. No Breath of Fire to finish off that last Blood Mage. Perhaps just not enough mana as the Blood Mage able to stay alive. Back off to the north here, though. Breath of Fire getting in some bonus damage onto these guard towers here. Guard tower number 1 about to fall. Guard tower number 2 about to fall, as well as all of the repairing peasants were taken down. Siphon Mana away from that bear. Water Elemental coming back across. Blood Mage could throw down some additional Flame Strikes here. Nope, not opting to do that just quite yet. Sonik now sitting at 50 supply. Oh, Bears, it could be in trouble. There is a slow, and there, well, no, that's going to be a tough spot. Oh, Staff of Preservation saves it, as the Pit Lord now trying to retreat things once more. Level 4 going up against level 3, both very close to level 4. Low hit point Druid of the Claw could go for a rejuvenation. Well, multiple low hit point Druids of the Claw could go for some rejuvenation, as well. Sonik not doing a good job keeping his bears maintained just quite yet. However, no follow-up attack from Hawk. Perhaps Hawk is going to try to get to level 4 on both heroes first before it engages. Nope, he is actually going to try and engage right here. And I don't know if I quite agree with this. Getting up to level 4 should have been the priority number 1, as there is now Rain of Fire coming across all of those units again. All right, well, I believe that was a Hunter's getting taken down. Flame Strike coming back across, but the Dryad's able to simply walk through that with no problem whatsoever. Are we going to get a Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire? There was a bit of Dispel magic and, well, Abolish magic as well. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. There goes a Sorceress getting blown over, as the, well, Brewmaster now looking to back away again. However, Pit Lord could be in a little bit of trouble. No Staff of Preservation right there. There's a Rejuvenation. There's some additional, well, Flame Strikes going down. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. More damage coming across here as more Siphon Mana and Scrolls of Healing being used. Blood Mage having plenty of mana. Panda now low on mana. Well, where did Panda go? Oh, Flame Strike going down across the middle portion here again, as the Blood Mage able to create a little bit of separation. Dryads, however, in the very far back, as we're looking at the Bears slowly getting taken down as well. Pit Lord still in that frontline spot. Staff of Preservation still saving more units, and great dodging by multiple units here, as the Panda may be able to get off another Breath of Fire. Yes, gets the Breath of Fire off and catches the tail and tailcoats of that Rifleman. Curious choices not to go Spellbreakers, but we are now looking finally at Spellbreakers here. Hawk should have considered dual Arcane Sanctum Spellbreakers a long time ago to help deal with the Breath of Fire and the Rain of Fire, but then he will also have to be fighting up against Druids of the Claw, which normally beat out Spellbreakers, but with that level 2 Flame Strike in play as well, and the amount of slow we've been seeing coming in from Hawk, that is going to be a difficult tell. Sonik now looking to set up an expansion down to the south here, sitting at 62 supply, going up against Hawk's 50. Sonik with a significantly larger army, but still unable to translate that into a victory out on the battlefield. Sonik, does he have a Goblin Shredder? No, nope, yes, he does. Goblin Shredder off to the north here. 5 Wisp waiting to jump inside a gold mine. And, well, Sonik now finally up and running on 2 bases. Pit Lord making its way off to the north. Archmage, Blood Mage, Priest, Sorceresses, Riflemen, and Spellbreakers all working together here. Dryads now looking to, pull back. Are we going to get some Abolish Magic onto that Water Elemental? Nope. No, we are not. Panda looking, picking up an anti-magic potion as well. Are we going to be getting anything else here as the Bears, being properly maintained here as the Pit Lord now makes its way off to the north? All right, looking at the left here, Druid of the Claw, Panda Bear, Bears and Dryads all now working together. Pit Lord trying to rush on in. Are we perhaps going to be getting in a rain of fire on any of those buildings? No, not quite yet. Where's the Pit Lord going? And this is an interesting... Just going into this weird parade around Northern Isles. All of the armies just one giant line walking around the map. No one really having much of an advantage as the Spellbreakers, getting in some easy damage onto those Druids of the Claw, onto a trailing Druid of the Claw. Alright, Druids of the Claw with those tracks in the snow, revealing where he's constantly walking, now heading back off to the north here. Meanwhile, Magnetar, Reaver, Ogre, Magi, and Shaman now down to the south here, getting cleared up. Level 4, and we may see a Scroll of Town Portal to try and defend this location. Pit Lord could be trying to come across and get Rain of Fire across all of those buildings here. We're going to be seeing some Bears. Yes, we are, and here we are. Here goes the engagement. Bear absorbing quite a bit of damage. Scroll of Town Portal already inbound, and, Hawk realized the situation and quickly used the Scroll of Town Portal, knowing that he needed to defend that location easily. We are looking at some great items on that Blood Mage. Helm of Valor is a great item, just not a great item on that Blood Mage, even though it's on the Blood Mage. For that Blood Mage, I should say. As the Spellbreakers are now easily poking apart the Sonic's Bears. We are now going into a third hero, a Dark Ranger, coming across here. Flame Strike, however, the Blood Mage doesn't finish it off. And, if you do not stand still for a good 2 seconds, that Flame Strike doesn't complete. And that's exactly what we saw there. Panda could be coming back around. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, perhaps, to try and get back onto all of those units. And Silence, a beautiful use of Silence onto that Blood Mage, as that Blood Mage, all of those units are going to try and retreat back again. All right, out of mana. Flame Strike. Bear could get taken down. Bear down to 11 hit points, down to 1 hit points, and gets taken out once more. Pit Lord now trying to dive into this position. However, Sonik going to be losing a handful of Bears. Another Flame Strike goes down, adding in more damage again and again as the Blood Mage uses that Potion of Healing. More focus fire onto a low hit point Bear. Units are in that backfield. This is not a fight that the Pit Lord and Sonik can really win. It does need to retreat back out here as the Dryads are getting taken out. Spellbreakers are falling as well as the units are looking to retreat back. A bunch of Dryads left behind here. Druid of the Claw as well. 70 supply compared to 67. A number of Bears were lost. And, Dark Ranger with Silence as that tertiary hero to try and slow things down. All of the Bears should really be in Druid form. getting more mana and being able to heal up much more easily, since they only have 580 hit points instead of, well, 960. Transforming in and out of bear form would have been the better, not what's happening now. Alright, it looks like nighttime regeneration really helping the Druids of the Claw. Archers and Dryads get back into position as well. Moonwells are getting filled back up. Druids of the Claw joining in, looking to see what other units that they can perhaps try and rejuvenate. 3 bears all in the yellow. That there should be multiple rejuvenations across multiple bears here, as you really want a fully green army ready to engage. Meanwhile, I was looking at Bear's quick and easy job by Hawk to take down all of those units. Mana Flare quickly getting shut down there as the Bears are trying to do a bit of chasing. Dryads, however, standing in the fire and flames, not really worried at all as the Pit Lord trying to break that connection. There's Rain of Fire across multiple units. Are we going to see a Breath of Fire? No, we are not. A departing Flame Strike on that Pit Lord as well. The expansion of Sonik taken down in a moment's notice. Meanwhile, the main Tree of Life, the Tree of Eternity, researching Nature's Blessing, and will be, well, moseying on over to that expansion location as well. Web Spinner and, well, Pit Lord about to get to level 5. Panda about to get to level 5 as well. And with that, level 3 Breath of Fire, level 3 Cleave. Not level 3 Rain of Fire here. Level 3 Cleave to add in more damage, as that Pit Lord does have decent armor, but with really no attack damage bonus. Doesn't really seem to be dealing that much damage in that frontline location. Alright, Sonik needs about 1 more minute before he's going to transfer locations here. Panda getting, well, teleported back home. Dark Ranger is sitting at level 2, has Siphon Life. Siphon Life as his second ability. Alright, I guess if your primary ability is for silence to shut down the channeling siphon mana, or if you can stop the flame strike before it gets there, that is a very very good use. Meanwhile, Ancient of War off over here, easily going to get cleared up by the Spellbreakers and those Riflemen, as the Bears are trying to line up and get into position as well. Sonik sitting at 72 supply, or 79 supply, compared to Hawk's 72, and we are going to be going into an engagement here, and this is the perfect timing to engage, as the Magnetar Reaver and the Ogre Warriors are looking to go in for a fight. There is a Rain of Fire Flame Strike now going down. Mana Flare also being used there, as the Mortar team does teleport over. There's going to be a window of opportunity to clear out a difficult creep camp, which could perhaps give more experience to the Dark Ranger. Where is that Dark Ranger? Dark Ranger going to get into that frontline spot and perhaps get to level 3. A longer silence would be of great use. However, well, Blood Mage and Spellbreakers quickly turning back around and saying, you know what, I'm not going to give you a free red creep camp, as it teleported back to the expansion. Fairy Dragon's now looking to retreat back here. More engagement. Magnetar Reaver could try and get some damage onto this fleeing army, as the units are all just trying to get into the proper position and fight once more. Sonik on the way over, moving this Tree of Life as well. Goblin Shredder unable to deposit any lumber, perhaps, as the Mortar teams is just raining down shards and damage onto those Dryads.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think what Metaphysics is trying to say in chat is, do you guys think that this should be a recommended replay? We'll talk about it after. Sonik. Pit Lord first, Panda second, Dark Ranger third. Dark Ranger still a little bit, a little bit of ways away. We are looking at a bit of long distance mining as well, coming in from these peasants here. Well, I thought they were going to long distance mine. They like militiaed down here and then didn't do anything. A bit strange. Bears, Dryads, and Fairy Dragons are all in position here. Meanwhile, off to the north, Spellbreakers, Mortar teams, Flying Machines, Sorceresses, Priest, all here lining up, getting ready to make its way back down to the south here. Archmage sitting at level 5. Blood Mage sitting at level 4. Blood Mage, is it going to go for level 3 Flame Strike? Who's going to play with fire better in this matchup? Level 2 Drunken Haze. Level 3 Breath of Fire. Rain of Fire. Level 2 Flame Strike. Currently sitting at 2. Can easily get to level 3 here. As we're now, well, this is a Song of Fire and Ice. All right, Blizzard at level 3 as well. So level 3 Blizzard, level 2 Flame Strike, just trying to zone all across off over here. As we're looking at the Reavers actually getting engaged here. Archmage may accidentally Blizzard here, and we're going to see a stun onto the Archmage there. Instead, there goes a Flame Strike onto the Druids of the Claw. More Blizzard raining down as well as Siphon Mana coming in. This is a crazy matchup, and this fight may be all worth it as the Fairy Dragons are now going to have to try and deal with Fly Machines. Hippogriff quickly gets cleaned up there. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, Anti-Magic Potion, and a couple of Roars and Illusions even joining in on the battle. Panda now looking to back away. Dark Ranger needs to get some more silence overtime here to try and make sure that things don't go sideways, as the Dryads are unable to close in on that distance and ensure no easy retreats. Flame Strike on that Blood Mage shows that, well, pretty much no unit has died as of yet. More Blizzard raining down 50 damage per wave as a little bit of separation coming back across. Siphon Mana there, trying to engage here. Are they going to find the real, Flame Strike coming along in the backside again as the Blood Mage trying to retreat back. Flying Machine's going to try and jock for positioning once more. And the, Bears are still trying to chase in. And this is just this weird maneuvering ability. The Bears are just a bit too slow, especially with slow being cast directly on them. Pitler going to try and dive on in. Siphon Mana Blood Mage now finally gets up to level 3. Going to be using level 3 Flame Strike, but the Flame Strike did not complete. And that is a bunch of low hit point Bears in the back. All right, we do see silence in the backside here. Blood Mage could try and throw down a Flame Strike. No, first get some Siphon Mana onto that Brewmaster. Brewmaster unable to get some Breath of Fire. Could easily Breath of Fire all of these Flying Machines. Why doesn't he do that? There it goes. Sheesh. And the Flying Machines were just like, hey, we don't have to worry. The Hippogriffs are gone. Wow. One Breath of Fire taking down an entire squadron of Flying Machines right there. 75 supply compared to 67. More units trying to retreat back. Panda now perhaps going to try to come back around. Perhaps going to try and Drunken Haze and Breath of Fire. This backline there is Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Archmage could be in trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability is used there as the Archmage now needs to get healed up. All right, almost getting finished off right in the back. As we're looking at the Brewmaster continue to try this engagement battle once more. All right, slow getting cast here. Shaman going to get taken down. Meanwhile, we're looking at the Pit Lord and a whole bunch of low hit point bears heading back home, and there's just going to be a big bear rejuvenation party. All right, who's going to rejuvenate who? Just get the party started. Let's get this going. And this may be Sonic's way of getting back into this game by using mana to heal up this party pretty much instantaneously. Brewmaster, well, up to 450 mana, already using anti-magic potion, and this army, which moments ago all looked to be in the red, is now back into the green, and now going to be able to transform into bears as well. Having large amounts of mana, always very beneficial. Moonwells, improved upgrades here. There is an expansion attempt over here on the bottom right, as there's going to be an engagement here by Hawk as well. All right, Pit Lord right in that front line spot. Oh, this is going to be a difficult fight. Dryads are already here. Slow Poison trying to pick off some of those Spellbreakers. And here we are going into this engagement. Are we going to see Blizzard, Flame Strike? What's going on? Drunken Anti-Magic Potion. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire across multiple units. Archmage took a little bit of damage, but wasn't in the Drunken Haze, so no additional AoE damage. Flame Strike now raining down on top of Blizzard, as the Pit Lord now says, you know what, you can walk through some fire as well. Fire for you, fire for you. Drunken Haze, fire for you, as multiple units could get taken down again, as that Breath of Fire damage over time adds up. Flame Strike, the Spellbreaker is staying. What's the problem? I don't see any problem here, as bears are going to get taken down now. Breath of Fire, bear after bear going to get taken down. There's some silence. Dark Ranger shows up to the party, as the Pit Lord now doing a little bit of chasing as well. Pit Lord trying to use Cleave effectively, as the bears, so many low hit point bears, so much damage. Bear down, bear down. So much bear damage, you can hardly bear it, as how are these bears still alive? All right. All right, there goes another bear. There goes another bear. There goes another bear. There goes another bear. And oh, good gosh, Sonic losing so many bears. Right? Is he gonna lose that one? Oh. All right, playing with fire and everyone is getting burned. That's the story of the day to day. Sonic trying to replenish his bear count. A bunch of low hit point bears, staff of preservation, and not on the Brewmaster. Could have perhaps tried and to save some more bears if it had one or two more staffs of preservation, but that bear army barely lasted 3 minutes. Coming back, not enough, miso. I think you meant micro, but yeah, I don't know. You could totally mean miso as well. Micio, Miko. I don't know. Yeah, not well. Micro in a battle with bears with slow, right? Like it's difficult to micro in those scenarios. Now, key thing to note: Sonic is the only one mining. Sonic had established his expansion up a bit later than his opponent, so that's why he still has 6 minutes of mining left. While Hawk, well, already done mining there. We are looking at long distance mining. Coming in from Hawk from both corner gold mine, and um, that is going to be a bit of an issue too. I meant my pause. Pause. Isn't human? Yes. Well, but yes. When I say no mining, I really mean like 5 peasant mining. I don't. If there is long distance mining, like how effective is that really? Right? Dryad looking to finish off some of these peasants here, splitting up the army as well. You're gonna see well, a little bit of micro fighting here as the peasants are getting slowed down. Meanwhile, we're looking into an engagement, and this is Invisible Mortar Teams and Blood Mage. Oh, this is going to be absolutely crazy. Being able to show up at somewhere on the map and then just deal large amounts of damage. Meanwhile, are we going to be getting... And where is that Dryad? That Dryad's looking to try and finish off some of these peasants. A little bit of damage over time as well. Lord Amaz, all you need to see is Pit Lord first, Panda second, Dark Ranger third, going up against Blizzard, level 3 Blizzard, level 3 Flame Strike. Invisible Army moving on through. One Sorceress. Here you are, Flame Strike, Blizzard already there. What is going on? Trying to get a good amount of AoE damage, but really didn't find it at all. Blood Mage going to go ahead and siphon mana here. Well, what happened? Maxed out on mana already as the Fairy Dragons now trying to get into position. All right, Fairy Dragons, are they going to try and, well, Mana Flare. There it goes, a Flame Strike. And those, well, Fairy Dragons are going to quickly shift out of phase for just a moment to try and stay alive. All right, Blood Mage, Archmage going to continue to try and battle it up. If Mass Teleport does come online, well, you can imagine what those mortar teams can do so quickly. Flame Strike and Blizzard raining down. Pit Lord saying I too can return the favor, trying to get in some AoE damage across those backline units, and there you are getting some damage onto the Archmage and those mortar teams. More damage adding back up. Flame Strike across the bears. One bear down to 60 hit points. Is it going to try and get backed out? No Staff of Preservation as of yet. Come on, Pit Lord, do your thing. No Staff of Preservation as the mortar team just blasts it into oblivion. All right, Mana Flare right there, trying to get some Flame Strike damage and some Siphon Mana. Bear just simply walking back through. Brewmaster, Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, and that's going to be a lot of AoE damage, quickly recovered by, well, a Scroll of Healing. Units continuing to try and back away. Blood Mage could be in problem. There is a beautiful invisibility. Breath of Fire, but doesn't catch the Blood Mage. Doesn't catch the Blood Mage. Panda is still right there. We're looking at a teleport, and the Blood Mage could get taken down. Blood Mage does get taken down as more peasants are lost. Mass Teleport now online. Blood Mage does not get taken down. A blind Breath of Fire not catching the Blood Mage. And that was a huge setback. Sonic sitting at 65 supply, though, going up against Hawk's 23. Sonic should have this game in the bag here. we are looking at perhaps a little bit more healing or something else happening. Hawk does have 300 gold. He does also have a Phoenix, which is incredibly helpful. As we're looking at the Phoenix egg, well, the Phoenix is going to just rehatch. Oh, one more shot, and the Phoenix does actually get taken down. Coming back across to the other side, we should be looking at some more rejuvenations. Those Dryads definitely needed. Fairy Dragons now making their way off to the north. Mass teleport. What is going down here as, well, in comes that mass teleport. Where is that Archmage going to teleport off to? Back home, but really not being offensive. Well, Panda does have Earthstorm and Fire. Pit Lord sitting at level 6, or almost at level 6, 10 experience shy. Oh, we got to get to a Doomguard. Doomguard would be absolutely awesome. Peasants all across the map right now. Armies are rather small. One priest trying to keep up all of these heroes as we're looking at the Panda. Rain of Fire gonna come across here, and the Rain of Fire may actually give level 6 to that Pit Lord. Pit Lord could get there. No, Panda could end up getting all the experience, but they mass teleported down to the south. Flame Strike right there. Blizzard repairs underway. Damage adding in. There goes a couple of Wisps. They're trying to hide back inside, and more damage. Tree of Eternity suffering quite a bit of damage here as Staff of Preservation used to bring down Silence. Beautiful use right there to bring in Silence as the Archmage has nowhere to run. Staff of Preservation used there. I thought the Tree of Eternity was going to end up getting taken down. No Silence. Where's the Silence? Why isn't there Silence? It wasn't on cooldown. Sonik making a little bit of a blunder right there. He should have been expecting that mass teleport. Silence. Or was that a scroll of talent? Yeah. Teleporting all around the map still. 64 food. All right. Tree of Life looking like it's going to get taken out again. Looks like it's down to 700 hit points, still taking up quite a bit of damage. Blood Mage not siphoning mana, just using auto attack, and because it's not fortified, well, damage is still quite there. Dryads now making their way over. Tree of Eternity. Is it Tree of Life going to get taken down? Are we going to see a Silence? No, we are not. Priest does get taken down, though, and that does give level 6 to the Pit Lord. Level 6 Pit Lord, who now, well, has not trained up his ultimate ability as of yet. All right. He wants to cast Doomguard on something. There is a couple of peasants out across the map. Is he going to do exactly that? Panda can make its way back off to the north here, considering mass teleport still. There's a little bit of Silence. There's Drunken Haze. There's Breath of Fire. And this could be, well, bad news indeed. Blood Mage now down to 175 hit points. Another Breath of Fire could be in order. Come on, just blow him over. There's the Phoenix. Are we going to see a Breath of Fire? Breath of Fire blows down the Blood Mage and going to finish off the Archmage. That is the GG. All right. An amazing and a game I will be recommending between Sonik and Hawk. Sonik playing with fire and coming away with the victory. I don't know how much you could really learn from a game like that. This is one of those games where I would say, don't try this at home. If you're looking for more WarCraft 3 action, well, you guys know where to look. Thanks for watching.